Breaking news. This is Nippon News Network. Today, we report a grave and historic event. Now, August 6, 1945, the city of Hiroshima was struck by an unprecedented American weapon. This devastation is unimaginable. Thousands are dead. The cause? An American aircraft dropped a new type of bomb, the atomic bomb.
In retaliation for attacks on their cities, the United States has escalated war beyond all reason. We now await the government's decision in this critical moment.
Let us revisit the path that has brought us to this point. We entered conflict to protect East Asia from Western imperialism, asserting leadership over the area.
Pearl Harbor was a brilliant success, an operation that stunned the world and forced the Americans into a war they were not prepared to fight. A Japanese aircraft launched a surprise decisive strike against the U.S. Pacific Fleet of Pearl Harbor.
The operation resulted in the destruction of 151 American planes on the ground and the sinking and damaging of all 8 U.S. battleships at the harbor. Over 2,000 personnel were killed, deeply damaging the U.S. naval power. We still didn't manage to destroy any aircraft carriers. This poster depicts what Asia is meant to be, ruled solely by our people without Westerners destroying our livelihoods and pervading our culture. The right for our people to live how we desire. That right had been torn away from our grasp as our enemies have since committed the gravest crime of them all. In order to force us to surrender our righteous cause, they have murdered and bombed our citizens with a weapon that may very well bring extinction to all humanity. Asia is for Asians, and yet it's clear these Westerners will stop at nothing to subject us to their genocidal spree. The Battle of Midway marked a crucial point in the Pacific War. Admiral Yamamoto led a massive fleet to crush the Americans. They launched a massive assault on American base at Midway. However, the U.S. had broken Japanese codes and was fully prepared.
The battle involved 350 warships, 1,000 aircrafts, and 100,000 personnel. Japan aimed to seize territory in the East Asia and the Southwest Pacific, but the operation backfired. Here's an interview with Admiral Yamamoto discussing over this significant loss.
Admiral Yamamoto, how do you feel about the big loss at Midway?
It was an unexpected attack, and I underestimated their power, but it's just a small hiccup for the amount of victories I will get for our country.
By early 1945, our forces fought desperately at Iwo Jima and Okinawa. Kamikaze pilots gave their lives for the Emperor, yet the enemies closed in.
At Okinawa, our sacred ship Yamato went down in glory, yet Japan's fighting spirit still remained undiminished.
The cowardly use of a bomb so powerful that it wiped out tens of thousands of innocent lives in seconds cannot be overstated. Radiation, death, and devastation. This is not war, it is annihilation.
There was a flash, and then the sky turned red. Within seconds, my family was dead.
So far during the war, we have faced heavy military losses across multiple fronts, with the deadliest fights in the Philippines and China, each costing nearly 500,000 lives, while fierce fighting in the Pacific and Burma added hundreds of thousands more casualties to the devastating toll of the war.
From the stunning victory in Pearl Harbor to the unimaginable destruction in Hiroshima, this was a war unlike any other.
Will we choose to surrender, or will we choose to continue to fight with pride in our hearts? Only time will tell. This is Nippon News Network. Thank you for watching.